Alrighty, so the news is here. It is a 1 hour patch, and we pretty much already know what's going on. If you've seen anything from JP lately, they had this weird sort of, I guess, glitch or error where they ended up releasing Final Boss Cusack a day early, and a lot of the textures and stuff were messed up on the menus. You might have seen that. But yeah, either way, news is here, of course. If you're new to the channel, you want to stick around, subscribe, feel free. We're almost at 15K. It'd be super cool to hit that sometime soon, but obviously, no pressure. Do whatever you want to do. Anyways, we do have Final Boss Cusack. Kind of looking forward to this one. It is a little, I guess, weird. They seem to have this really bad timing on releasing Final Boss outfits for characters that have just dropped out of the meta. They obviously have done a little bit of teasers starting yesterday, and there will be another one in like an hour, I think, of the new festival character who is looking like he's going to be a demon. So the demon team is probably coming back into the meta, of course, pretty heavily, I would imagine. But yeah, we might actually be able to get some use out of this one. But if the new festival wasn't a demon, it would be really odd, because then you would have this new outfit for a character that's not in the meta. I don't know. Just a weird thought. They always seem to, like, we got the commandment final bosses and stuff like that really late, like after they had already left the meta, and they were basically unusable in PvP, so kind of weird sometimes. But either way, they are sticking with, of course, the normal sort of scenario that they keep doing, where there is a challenge difficulty with its own challenge points. Not a huge fan of that system, because it makes it to where people who are newer to the game or don't have this incredibly specific team for some of these fights can't get all of the rewards and stuff like that, which really sucks. I completely sympathize with that. It looks like the headpiece itself is going to be locked behind getting in the top 50%, yeah, like normal. So you might want to try at least a little bit, so that way you can hopefully get the full cosmetic set here. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. It's basically themed around the, you know, the OG demon, just the same as the final boss Chandler one was. So I'm looking forward to it. Cusack seems to be the better backliner when it comes to the demon team, so I guess it'll be kind of nice to have an outfit for him, even though you won't see it because he's in the back, which is, I guess, weird. But either way, the exchange shop itself is going to have the cosmetic set here, which it doesn't look like there's a card in here this time, and I don't think there was a card in the last one, if I'm not mistaken, so there shouldn't be any sort of weird like stressing out sort of situation where it's like, should I get the outfit or should I get the card, or like, you know, I don't want to miss out on this or that or whatever. It really just looks like it's going to be extra materials in here, which honestly, SA coins and SSR pendants are really nice to have, so it kind of does suck that they're going to try to make you choose the outfit maybe over those. I assume you're going to only be able to have enough to get like a couple of things out of the point shop or the challenge one if you're converting your points over. But it says this only costs one? That doesn't sound right. Maybe that's just the quantity of how many are in the shop, of course. That would make a lot more sense, of course. I don't know why I'm overthinking this, but yeah, I'm assuming you're only going to have enough. I think they normally make the outfits like 60 points or something like that, so you may be able to get some of the other stuff in here as well. But normally, unless you're able to complete challenge, you're not going to be able to get all of the rewards out of here, which kind of sucks, of course. But hopefully you can at least get the outfit. There's no card to stress out over or anything like that, so that's good at least. We do have a new Hawk Pass, of course, and this is the one that is actually bringing out the Runner Sport series set for the new Transcendent bond, not Purgatory bond. So this should be, if you have not been, or if you're free to play and you haven't been able to purchase any of the like the white tuxedo like wedding outfit that he got, or the newer summer outfit that he just got in the last patch, this is going to be, I think, your first chance to get your 5th weapon for bond, if I'm not mistaken. So make sure that you grab that, or just try to get enough points out of the Hawk Pass if you can, so that way you can grab that while it's around, because obviously I think it takes around 3 months for these things to sort of phase out, so you should have more than enough time. But make sure that you grab that while you can. Looks like they're bringing back a couple of other emotes that they sort of always kind of rotate in and out, and then you can buy the school outfits for Derriere and Estarossa as well. I don't actually know if I have the Derriere one, so I might try to grab that, because honestly, I'm not interested in any of these outfits. I kind of want to get the Roxy outfit just to have it because it looks kind of cool, but not a fan of these sports outfits most of the time, so not really worried about getting these because I already have max cosmetics for those characters, but to each their own. Other than that, we are getting one battle event. The knighthood competition schedule is going to be posted here, of course, so look at that all you want. And then miscellaneous. This one's a big one. I'm kind of interested to see because I didn't really understand how they, or what they were talking about when they posted it on JP, but they have apparently either it got mistranslated or they didn't post the entirety of Tyr's passive into the text or something like that. So bug fixed, Sunshine Holy Knight skill effect name displaying differently for some languages. Okay. Summer Mirage Goddess of Freya, unique ability description displaying twice for certain languages. Okay. And then part of the Indomitable Will God of War Tyr's unique ability Merciless Strikes description was missing. So it's not actually changing at all. Like it was already in effect, but it just wasn't actually in the game, I guess. So let's see here. It previously said crit resistance by 40% for 1 turn at the start of the ally's turn, and now it's crit resistance by 40% and increases own crit chance by 1% for every 1% of diminished HP for 1 turn. Okay, so that actually makes a lot of sense because I remember seeing a post. I can't remember when it was, but at some point, whenever Tyr released, there was a video that came out. I want to say it was either Marilli or Nagato or somebody posted a video showcasing the unit, and they got marked by Bon and still crit whenever it's lowering them by over 100%, or it's 100%, I think. So technically, they shouldn't have had enough crit chance to be able to crit, but they were actually still critting, which makes sense, I guess, now, because you actually gain crit chance, I guess, depending on how low your HP is. So, like I said, that was already in effect, but now it actually reflects that in the wording of the passive itself. So, kind of weird. Not really sure how you don't have part of a passive in there whenever you release a character, but there has been a couple weird and wacky issues or bugs in some of these more recent patches, so I don't know what's going on at headquarters, but it's a little bit odd right now. But either way, that is pretty much it for today. I will obviously be messing around with Cusack whenever the patch goes live. I don't know that I'll be streaming or anything like that, but I'll try to get a guide out for you guys so that way you guys know what to use for points, or just depending on if the JP people have already found a farming team, I'll try to do that as well in the video. So that should be out roughly a little bit after the patch goes live. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one.